Numbers Don't Lie TV. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's get right into this vibe. 100. The truth about Gervonta Davis versus Frank Martin, the scripted fight. This will be a pretty entertaining match. But don't just hear me. Listen to what I just said. This will be a pretty entertaining match. It's all entertainment. So don't be so mentally or emotionally manipulated and invested until the point that you forget that. Two southpaws going at it should be entertaining from a competitive side. Gervonta Davis, who's what they would call a knockout artist, is viewed, in my opinion, as top 3 on the pound for pound list. He's built a box office type career. He's going to sell the tickets, and you're going to get what you're paid to see. He's been in this corrupted, scripted, rigged business since he was a kid. Now, when we talk about Frank Martin, on the other hand, he started his professional career a lot later compared to Gervonta. He's had 18 wins since he began his professional career around 7-8 years ago. He's a pretty solid boxer. He can definitely punch, but can his punches be effective on Tank Davis? In my opinion, Tank is the better boxer between the two, but they do have some similarities. This is a 55-45 type of fight in the favor of Tank, in my opinion. But since this is scripted entertainment, let me just say this. Don't count out Frank Martin. Surprises happen all the time in this business. If you know, you know. This video will be conducted with heavy numerology and gematria. All sports is rigged and corrupted, and also ritualistic, symbolic, and full of manipulation. Mostly all the entertainers, no matter what industry it is, most of them are all Freemasons, especially the high-level ones. Basically, they're pawns on a chessboard. Remember, there's a time and a place for everything with these people, because every time, every place, and everything they do is scripted. The world is a stage. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's get right into this vibe. 100. In Gematria, the practice of assigning a number to a name, word, or phrase, Gervonta Davis, Calvin Ford, Amazon Prime, and Freemasonry all equal 58. And the Freemason himself, Calvin Ford, is actually 58 years old, by the way. The dominant society uses this code to deceive the masses, the people, and the fans on a regular, everyday basis. Notice how Floyd Mayweather announced on his Instagram that the fight was canceled. This happened on May 16th. Now, from May 16th to June 15th, which is the day of the fight, leaves you 4 weeks and 2 days, number 42. It's also 30 days in between those dates as well, 42 and 30. Now, on my last video that I did covering the Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford scripted fight, I broke down a lot of the 42s, 30s, 59s, and 76. And if you've been watching me, you should be aware of the relations of those numbers in Gematria. You would know once again that those numbers are connected and associated with black people. Like the name Jackie for Jackie Robinson, for instance, who also wore the number 42, Tuskegee, which equals 42 and 30. LeBron James equals 42. LeBron by itself equals 30. Of course, you got Malcolm X equaling 30 and 42, as well as Martin, as if in Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence himself, apartment number was number 42 in the Martin sitcom. Of course, Martin can stand for Martin Luther King, or Martin as in Frank Martin. Tyson equals 42 as in Mike Tyson. Deontay equals 30 as in Deontay Wilder. Gervonta equals 42 as in Gervonta Davis, along with Freemason and Jesuit, both equaling 42. So 30, 42, 59, and 76 is always associated with black people. Remember, slave equals 59 and 76. A couple more 59s and 76s is Rasta, Blues, Negro. Errol Spence Jr. equals 76. Coach Calvin Ford equals 59, along with Rig Boxing equaling 76 and 59. From Al Heyman's birthday, which is April 21st, and you know Al Heyman, you know Mr. Chester Cheetah, his birthday is April 21st. Now, from his birthday to the fight night, which is once again on June 15th, you get 7 weeks and 6 days, 76. They always make sure they script these numbers to their names, to their birthdays, the events that they're doing, the whole nine. They're always going to be scripted together. Nothing is by mistake. It's always in the numbers. Speaking of Al Heyman once again, premier boxing champions, and his name both equal 127. Al Heyman 127 with the alphabet in reverse, and premier boxing champions 127 when you reduce the alphabet. Once you learn Gematria, you will be able to see through this script very easily. Now, I'm about to break down this recent ritual, which is proof to what led up to them setting this fight up and making this fight happen. Everything goes together. Now, Tank Davis bought 9 houses from his childhood neighborhood on 12/21, December 21st of last year. So the next day after he purchased the houses, right, 3, listen to the numbers, 3 out of the 9 houses were burnt up. Like, just set the fire out the blue. Like quote unquote someone, they're trying to say someone set the fire and hated on Gervonta Davis, which we know these people that they are in business with, this religion that they are receptive to, is all about divide and conquer. So remember that as well, that this was a move to try to put on the citizens of Baltimore to say, hey, they burnt up this rich guy's he was trying to do something for the community and they burnt it up, trying to blame the people when they know it's deeper than that. But anyhow, he bought 9 houses. 3 of them, the 3s, the 6s, and the 9s. 3 of the houses out of the 9 were burnt up. Freemasons uses numbers like 369, 13, 33, 36, 63, 66, 666, 333, 999, etc. These numbers are very relevant in Gematria. But back to the fire. So this fire happened on 12/22/23, which will leave 9 days left in that year. They said he purchased an entire block comprising 9 houses. So that's 9-9, right? Now this also happened in Sandtown, Winchester of Baltimore, which is 9-9 in a reverse reduction cipher. So this was no coincidence. Also, when we talk about Frank Martin and Gervonta Davis, they both are currently 29 years old as of right now, when Baltimore equals 29. And of course, that's Tank Davis' hometown. Speaking of the name Tank Davis also equals 29, along with Knockout equaling 29, when Tank Davis is highly known for knocking his opponents out. The day of this scripted fight is on June 15th of this year, when June 15 equals 29. Now, Frank Martin's birthday is on January 12th. Check this out. January 12th equals 29. Once again, the fight is on 6/15/2024. If you use that same date numerology, 6 plus 15 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4, what you get? 29. Like the number of wins Tank Davis currently have once again, and like the age of both boxers. You can't tell me this is a coincidence. Now, if you use that same date with the numerology once again and break it down in a different way, you could say 6 plus 15 plus 2 plus 4. You'll get 27, like the number of knockouts Tank currently has. You can also, though, use that same date with numerology, 6 plus 1 plus 5 plus 2 plus 4, which equals 18, like the number of wins Frank Martin currently have as well, family. So it's all in the numbers. This is a clear breakdown. All these entertainers are pawns. They are put in these positions to distract you, which basically is like total manipulation. They're put in position to distract you from much bigger agendas than you will ever know. These scripted entertainers switch religions like they do clothes, from one man-made religion to another. One minute they're Christian, the next minute they're converted to Islam. No disrespect, but you got guys like Ali, Bernard Hopkins, Mike Tyson, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis, Tyson Fury, and many others. It seemed like it's a protocol or something, when in reality, the truth is they all serve a Masonic, demonic cult-like culture or religion. These sports organizations know who will win at these events before we do. It's like the WWE at its best. It's nothing organic or authentic about it. Even if you watch some of these fights, within the last, you ain't even got to go far back. Within the last 5 to 10 years, some of these fights, man, if you just see how much they be playing in the ring, like, it's not even real. If you just really looking and you really know what's going on, you can tell it ain't really real. Now, don't get me wrong. These are pro athletes. That part is real. These guys getting punched in the face in the ring and blood and their heads get cut and all that. And black eyes, all that stuff is real. But you're still acting, though, at the same time. It's a script to it. It's a number attached to it. It's a number attached to them. That's why they records be the way it be, and it's a whole line of things, the symbolisms and rituals that you would not understand unless you're tapped into the knowledge. Lastly, Floyd Phony Mayweather birthday, which is February 24th, to the night of this scripted fight, which is once again 6/15, is 113 days. From his birthday to the fight leaves 113 days. When the number 113 resonates with many different phrases such as not factual, equaling 113, along with green screen, mainstream, fiction, perjury, bullshit, dishonest, not honest, politics, not true, etc. All equaling 113. But anyhow, you guys let me know who you got in this entertaining scripted match. If not, let me know how you feel overall about this presentation and the information I'm putting out. I hope this was informative and you got something intangible from it. Please remember, the numbers don't lie, and this is the Truth Report. I challenge you all to think for yourselves, especially from an objective perspective. Stay woke, stay safe, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next ride. 100.